This is Lauren Pappas here for IdeateTV, and I am joined by this beautiful little vixen here. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Angi Viper. I'm a cosplayer, seamstress, and a costume commissioner.
So cool. You're so adorable. What are you?
So I'm cosplaying today as the character Momo from the video game Honey Pop. It's a Japanese dating sim with a hentai twist. It's a little inappropriate, but don't tell the kids.
I love your eyes too. Like, your eyes are mesmerizing right now.
Thank you. I am wearing contacts.
I love it. So tell me how you got into cosplaying. Is that how you refer to it? This is all new to me.
Yes. It is referred to as cosplaying, and I am a cosplayer, and I am wearing a cosplay. So hopefully that helps with terminology. So I started cosplaying back in 2000 when I was in high school. And back then the internet was still pretty new, and cosplay wasn't really as prevalent as it is, and like conventions even really weren't as many as there are now. So I was really into Japanese animation. And in searching on Ask Jeeves for my favorite characters, I started coming across pictures of people dressed up as those characters. And I went to my mom and I was like, Mom, you don't have to just wear Party City costumes for Halloween. People wear anime costumes. And she was like, okay, do you want to try to do that? And I was like, yes. So she helped me make my first costume, and I wore it to high school, and I got made fun of all day. But I had a couple of kids come up to me and they were like, oh, I didn't know you cosplay. And I was like, neither did I. What is that? And they were like, oh, it's when you dress up. At the time, it was how you referred to people dressing up as anime characters. So they're like, oh, it's when you dress up as anime characters. And I was like, yeah, I do that. I totally do that. They were like, oh, do you go to Icon, the local convention? And I was like, there's a place where I can go and do it, not just on Halloween? And they were like, yeah, you should go. So I looked into it, and my mom bought me a pass and sent me off with a bunch of my friends, and I made a new costume for it and everything. And it was just such a magical experience for me. And it was this amazing community of people who all shared similar interests, and people were coming up to me all day like, oh, you're dressed as this character from this thing. I love that series. And we'd bond and, exchange email addresses or phone numbers or whatever. And all of a sudden I had a new friend. And I was like, I don't feel like this in high school, Like in high school, I'm like this awkward social pariah that like doesn't fit in anywhere. And here I have this amazing, positive, uplifting community of people that share my interests and share my passions and understand me. And it completely changed my life. And it made me so much more confident and more outgoing, and, helped me connect with myself through dressing up as these characters. I really get an opportunity to kind of experience who they are and kind of bring that into myself, and it helps me learn about myself and develop new qualities about myself, and it really has made such a huge impact on my life. And I mean, here it is 17 years later and I'm still doing it, so clearly it's affected me in a positive way somehow.
I love your story, and it's such an inspiration to anyone out there, any kid, because everybody in high school feels like they don't fit in and they're made fun of and they're an outsider, and it can be a terrible time in your life. Absolutely. And good for you being in high school and doing something brave and following your intuition and your gut instinct and just doing something that you love, and then going and seeking out other people. It just kind of, you attracted it, these other people who were doing what you were doing, and look at you now. I mean, this has become your career. Yeah. And what a cool story. Such an inspiration to all those kids out there, anybody who wants to do something against the grain.
I'm so glad that you said that. It means the world to me. Because it's a really important thing for me, is really like empowering new cosplayers, to be confident and to put themselves out there and to try cosplaying. Because, I have so many people contact me all the time who are like, oh my gosh, it's such an inspiration that you cosplay, and it's like so amazing, and I wish I could do it, but like I don't sew, or I can't build armor, I don't have money or whatever. And I'm like, you don't need those things. Like, just pick a character that you love, go to a thrift store, find some pieces that look kind of like it, style your hair like the character. Like, you don't have to wear a wig, you don't have to wear contacts, you know, just go have fun as a character that you love, and you're gonna find other people in that environment who also love that character, and you're gonna make great friends, and it's gonna push you out of your comfort zone, which is something that's really important for becoming, you know, a well-rounded adult.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
I think everyone should try cosplay at least once.
I agree. It's like with anything, it's like you just have to start. Don't make excuses, just do it. It doesn't matter if you don't have money or not. Just do it. Trust me, because the more you're just going to make excuses like, oh, I don't have the money to buy this and that, and it doesn't have to be like that. So just follow your gut instinct and use this girl as an inspiration. And where can we find you?
So I'm on pretty much any form of social media under Angi Viper. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch are my main avenues. I am also on Patreon if you are interested in supporting independent artists. And I have an Etsy shop as well where I take costume commissions, I style wigs, I do costume accessories, a little bit of everything, because I wanted to give back to the community, and for all of those people who are constantly like, oh, I wish I could, but I can't sew. I'm like, yo, I got your back, man. I will hook you up.
Girl can sew. I love it. Well, you have a beautiful personality to, among many things, you know. Keep doing what you're doing. We totally love you, and we hope to catch up with you again soon.
Oh my gosh, you're going to make me all emotional. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Can we hug?
Yes.